you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Jennifer Razan, and this is my little space here in the YouTube universe. Glad you could join me here. This is the 7th and final update of my half marathon journey. If you've been following along, I've been training for the Long Beach half marathon for the past few months, and it's coming down to this final update. So we will be covering weeks 12 and 13. If you want to see my previous updates, I will put the link of the playlist in the description below, as well as up in the corner right there. So you can watch those after this one. But for now, let's head on to week 12. Alright, week 12 is now completed. In this last week, it's pretty much the end of our high mileage weeks with 5, 3, and 5 miler days. And the long run, we went all the way up to 7 miles, just down 1 mile from the previous week. It was supposed to be hot, but I think we got lucky with some slightly cooler weather in the morning, so I'm very appreciative of that. Nothing much else to say on that week except that the hard part is over, and now we're down to the tapering week. This upcoming week I'll still be running, but not as much of a high mileage, but also incorporating more walking, strength training, and probably yoga for my stretching. Trying to rest as much as possible so that way I feel fresh on the day of. The Friday before race day, I will probably have my carbo load dinner, as well as prepare anything that I will need for the day of. Later in the week, I'll get into what I'll be bringing, how I pretty much prepare for the race. I'm just your average runner, and a lot of this has been trial and error on my part for what I feel comfortable with. And with that, let's head on to the final week, number 13.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Alright, happy Monday. Had to swap my run day for my cross training day because I have a little early morning shoot today. gonna be fun.
To the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might
Alright, gotta pack all of this into that.
go ahead and shine, darling.
We're 2 days out from the half marathon, and tomorrow I will be heading down to Long Beach. I'm staying at an Airbnb for 2 days. So rather than driving down the morning of and stressing out, you know, might as well relax the night before, go to the race, just walk down there. The place actually I'm staying is probably just a couple blocks from the start line, which is good. And then I can just relax the rest of the day and then head home the following day. So, works for me. Half marathon, here we go. Okay, quick rundown of tomorrow's gear. First off, of course, we got our running shoes. Got some comfy running socks here. These are the Balega Hidden Comfort. Got my running shorts. These are Brooks running shorts. I like these ones because they're nice, stretchy, comfortable, and they have 2 pockets, one on each side, so I could stuff things in there that I may not want to hold in my hand. Got my blue hat, which are all familiar with seeing here in my training updates, and my sunglasses. And then I got my blue tech shirt from the LA Marathon here, so it'll keep me nice and dry while I'm running. And then of course my race bib. I am 5076 in the half marathon. Got my Garmin watch here. This is the Forerunner 235. I've used this for all my races and it's done me pretty well these last few years. Moon hydration tablets. So I'm going to use this to fill these 2 water bottles here on my hydration belts. You've seen this before in my training. And I will have that as sort of backups. They have aid stations already throughout the route, so these will be just for moments when, you know, there isn't one nearby. 2 gels here. These are the Morton gels, and I'll keep this in my pocket here for easy access. I have a fresh mask here for the beginning and finish of the race, and during the race we could take it off and then put it in our pocket, and some band-aids just in case, you know, for blisters and whatnot, for protection on my feet. Depending on what the weather is like in the morning, I will be wearing my arm sleeves. These are just basically just arm sleeves that cover your arms just to keep you warm or to keep you cool from the heat. So these are really great for those type of moments. I'll eventually take them off as I get running, but these are perfect for the morning. And that's pretty much it. Ready for tomorrow. Morning. It is race day. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Walked down to the start area here in Long Beach, and we're pretty much ready to go. Just gonna do some warm-ups now and ready to cross the finish line. See you guys there. Alright friends, for the final time, week 13 is now completed. And here it is. The prize at the end of that finish line, the finisher medal for the Long Beach Half Marathon. A little up close look here for you guys. It's a beautiful medal. This also means it is the conclusion of my half marathon journey. It's been an amazing time. The last few months of training, it feels such a blur, and for it just to all come down, just to finish in a couple of hours feels so surreal. But I'm really glad, I'm happy that I'm finished. All the hard work has paid off, and I got a little something to celebrate it for. I am wearing my finisher t-shirt here as well, just to celebrate. I'm still on that post-marathon high, so it is an amazing feeling. I had a really good time seeing all the people cheering us on and all the runners participating that day. I do know a few people who ran the race, and it was awesome to see them finish as well. I did have a minor knee ache between miles 3 and 4, but as I went along, that pretty much went away. Overall, I felt pretty good, especially afterwards. I was still able to be mobile like I normally would. Of course, feeling tired and some minor soreness on my quads and thighs, but that is to be expected running long distances. My official finish time was 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 11 seconds. I did not have a goal to beat my previous time. My only goal really was to cross that finish line, especially coming back from an injury and so many other things that prevented me from doing so. So I'm really happy and very much appreciative and ready for that next race. Don't worry, I just gave you the Cliff Notes version of what went down on race day. That in itself deserves its own video, which I will have for you next week. Lastly, I just want to thank you all for joining me on my half marathon journey, whether it be from the beginning, in the middle, or somewhere in between. I truly do appreciate you guys coming back here and checking out my progress. It was a great motivator for me during my training, and it helped me a lot. Although this series has come to an end, I do have a few other races coming up, so you don't want to miss out on that. So if you do like this video, please do click that thumbs up, as it does help, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, as you don't want to miss out on my future running races, travel adventures, and everything in between. And with that, we'll call the final update here. Thank you once again for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care.